Thanks for having us today.
Welcome to the Australian Embassy.
And we are waiting for Aussie Specialist Ambassador.
안녕하십니까. Welcome to 안녕하십니까. 주한호주 대사 제임스 채입니다. 주한호주 대사관 오신 것을 환영합니다.
대사관 하면 되게 어려운 이미지를 가지고 계신 것 같아요. 어떤 역할을 하고 있고 대사님께서 어떤 일을 최근에 중점적으로 하고 계신지가 좀.
Firstly, the embassy is not a scary place. We welcome you to the Australian Embassy. My role and the embassy's role is doing everything we can to build relations and connections between Australia and Korea. It ranges from our political and strategic relations through to trade connections, promoting people-to-people links. Next week, what we'll call a Foreign and Defence Ministers meeting. So Korea's Foreign and Defence Ministers will be going to Sydney to meet with their Australian counterparts to look at the opportunities to further develop relations between our two countries.
아니, 생각보다 어려운 단어가 많아요.
지금까지 한국에 오랜 시간 계셨던 걸로 알고 있는데 일하시면서 가장 재밌었거나 보람찼던 에피소드 혹시 있으신지?
I've been here in Korea now for 3 years and I've now made many friends and connections, Korean society, business, universities, every aspect of life here in Seoul. I've really been proud of the things that I've done in building the bridges between our two countries, especially in the business area and looking at further opportunities to look at trade and investment. So building those links with Korean businesses especially has been one of the highlights of my postings here. In terms of individual, I've been invited to many universities to give lectures to young Korean students about the future of Australia-Korea relations, but also my views on what's going to happen in terms of society and science and technology. I'm very proud of that achievement.
받았던 질문 중에 좀 인상 깊은 질문이 있었다면.
I remember one question I received from one Korean student who said, I've been taught to just memorize things and do as I'm told, but now I'm being told now to be creative and innovative. How do I deal with this? And I thought, wow, that's an important question. I don't think I can answer that. Well, all I said was, I think everybody has to just follow their heart and do what they love. In Australia, I was told to think freely, to actually question everything, and you are marked based on thinking outside the box and looking at how you can be creative in your own way. So I had that freedom to express myself, and I think Korean students would also benefit from that type of approach, to be allowed to think freely and also to contest views and come up with their own ideas.
창의적이진 않았지만 조금 액티브한 학생이었던 걸로.
잘 알려지지 않은 로컬들의 숨은 맛집이라든지 숨은 장소 추천을 해주실 수 있으신지.
I don't think I could recommend just one place. I think
you
it'd
can
have
recommend
many
everything.
places. But it really depends on what you like. If you like big cities, if you like that sense of activity, obviously Sydney and Melbourne, there are some wonderful Australian cafes around Surrey Hills, have the best coffee, the most amazing brunch culture. Then if you go to Melbourne, especially around the places such as Brunswick Street, it's so vibrant and dynamic. It's got the best environment in terms of big city that you would be able to find anywhere in the world. Then if you like the environment, if you like travelling and adventure tourism, you have to go to places such as Western Australia. There's a place where it's called the Devil's Marbles and also the Wave in Northern Territory in Western Australia, which are absolutely pristine, amazing scenes that you won't be able to find anywhere else in the world. From big cities through to the wilderness, desert, tropical rainforest. Australia has everything.
가장 좋아하시는 호주 음식 한 가지와 한국 음식 한 가지를 꼽아주신다면?
너무 어려운 질문 던지고 있습니다. If I had to choose one thing in Australia, it wouldn't be one food, it would be, I think, Australia's cafe culture. So going to Australia's cafes and having brunch with amazing Australian coffee, flat whites. It's a wonderful experience because cafe culture in Australia is usually associated with the outdoors environment, especially around some of Australia's, Sydney's especially, beautiful beaches. And so you can sit in a cafe, early breakfast, see the sights, hear the waves crashing on the beach, have an amazing cup of coffee. So I'd say going to an Australian cafe is a wonderful experience. I'm not sure I can choose one Korean food because I've travelled throughout so many places in Korea and I know that each individual city and each individual region has a unique food culture as well. But if I had to choose one food,
Just one, yeah.
one food Korean dish, it'd have to be kalguksu.
아,
Because there's this wonderful kalguksu restaurant near my home. Whenever I'm hungry or whenever I want to do something very casual, relaxed, I just walk outside, go to that restaurant and have a really nice bowl of steaming hot kalguksu.
개인 휴가로 이제 여행을 간다면 호주가 언제가 제일 좋은 것 같으세요?
Right now,
아,
Right
right now?
because it's perfect timing for Australia's summer.
아,
And so for Koreans that want to escape the cold winter, now's the perfect time to enjoy Australian summer. But frankly, any time.
한국에서 대사님이 개인적으로 휴가를 가셨을 때 아, 이곳은 진짜 좋다, 호주만큼 좋다 라고 하시는 곳이 있으셨는지.
You're asking me too many difficult questions. I've literally been to almost every single big city in Korea. But if I have to choose one place, it would be Jeju because it does have that wonderful island feel to it. It reminds me of certain places in Australia, especially the coastal features and the amazing food. So I do love Jeju.
그런데 여기는 좀 가보고 싶다.
There's one place I want to go and I haven't been. It's Mokpo, and I've been told that the food there is amazing as well. 그럼 호주에 어떤 곳이 가장 좋았고 여쭤보고 싶은데요. 영어로 답변해 주시기 바랍니다.
굉장히 어려운. I visited the Australia last June, Darwin and Cairns and Sydney. But in my opinion, Cairns is the best because Great Barrier Reef. And when I dived in the Great Barrier Reef, so fantastic view all over the sea. There are so many fishes, so many turtles, so many other corals. So beautiful.
귀중한 시간 내주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 앞으로 호주를 가실 시청자분들한테 한 말씀 해주신다면
I would say that for any person watching this video, that doesn't matter what you like, what your character is, what you're seeking to do during a holiday, Australia provides it. Because from the big cities through the pristine environment to the wilderness to ski fields to the wonderful beaches, our amazing diversity of food, Australia provides it all. So there's nothing like Australia. 네, 감사합니다. 호주만큼 멋진 곳은 어디에도 없습니다. There's nothing like Australia.
I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you?